Hello and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be talking about 6 ways to gain client trust. Now, it's important when you're dealing with potential buyers that they not only see confidence, certainty, and expertise in you as a seller, but they also have to trust you. Here are 6 ways that we can gain trust from our clients and demonstrate that we are trustworthy individuals and businesses. Number 1, honesty. Now, being honest and upfront with people about your minor flaws and shortcomings can endear you. We know when we are being lied to. Lying in the world of selling and the world of business is not only short-sighted, but it's completely useless because at some point, if you've been lied to, you will work it out. The person that's lied to you just won't find out. So they think they've got away with it, but you know the truth. So lying to people doesn't get you anywhere. It's much better to be open, upfront, and honest with people, even if there are shortcomings and flaws and problems. Just be open, just be honest. It's the best way to gain client trust. Number 2, using facts and figures. So how can you prove to me your offering actually works? What facts, what figures, what data? If you can provide hard data and third-party information that I can ratify and check, particularly if it's from a good source, then that really helps me to be sure that I can trust you and your offering to deliver. Number 3, have a proven process. If you have a proven process and preferably a named process, it implies that you're an expert at what you do and you're experienced. It's not your first time at the rodeo. So having a very clear process of working, it's a 5-step process. We do this, then this, then this, and then that is useful. But to make it even better, to turbocharge it, give it a name. When something has a name, it implies value, makes it more tangible and more real for your client. So if you don't already have a process for working, think about where your client starts, where your client ends, the points that happen in between, and then think about naming that process. It could be the XYZ method, the XYZ approach, the XYZ system. Ironically, the name itself doesn't really matter, but the fact that you have a process that's written down and it does have a name gives real value, and it really helps me to trust you as a seller. Number 4, the approval of others. I'm going to trust you if I can see that other people have trusted you and you have delivered for them. Social proof, which is the fancy way of saying reviews, feedback, case studies, testimonials, third-party comment on your offering. I'm more likely to trust you as a potential buyer if you can prove that other people have trusted you and they've taken the time to write nice things about you afterwards. Number 5, proof what you do actually works. Preferably visual proof, if at all possible, but if you can demonstrate a before and an after for a real-world client with a real name that I can do my due diligence on and research and look into, a real-world example of before and after, the transformation that your product or service has, actual proof that it actually works, then that's really going to help me to trust you and to feel a lot safer about buying from you. And finally, number 6, if you want people to trust you, then make a promise to them. Having a promise within your business about how you work, what you offer, how you look after people, or having a set of values is still an unusual thing in the business landscape, but it can really appeal to me as a potential buyer. If you make a promise to me that you're going to treat me in a certain way, do things in a certain time frame, and refund me if it's not correct, or whatever the details happen to be, the fact that you're making a promise to me tells me that you're very unlikely to break that promise because the consequences are going to be pretty dire. So depending upon your offering, could you create and publicize a promise that you make to your buyers about what you'll deliver for them and how you will deliver it for them? So there you have it, 6 simple ways to gain client trust. Now, if you enjoyed that video, please feel free to share it with anybody else who you think might benefit from it. And if you like this type of content, then please do subscribe to us and hit the notification bell to be notified when we release more videos like this. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.